Welcome to another edition of Police with Pride. I am Michael Severe. We are, of course, talking about the police department here in Papillion, and we're going to talk to a longtime civilian employee here at the police department. Shawna Biodrowski is joining us here this morning. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. How long have you been here?
I started September 10th, 2001. It was the day before 9/11.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh
that's
my
the
goodness.
day I remember.
Yeah. So what was, obviously the first day you're just trying to get your bearings.
Right.
The next day world changes.
Yes, we got sent home. Civilians got sent home. We didn't know what it was, how the severity of it until we went home and saw it on the news. And
How long were you guys out? Did you come back the next day?
yeah,
or?
we came back the next day, but I just remember being sent home. And
Yeah.
so
So tell me about your average day. What do you do?
So average day is we come in the mornings, we get the work from the night shift or Monday, the weekend shift, and we just sift through all the paperwork and get it where it needs to be. And then we have a pile up here for clerical to put into the database, and we make sure it gets sent to the county attorneys and everywhere in the state needs to where it needs to be as far as driver's licenses and stuff like that. So.
Would you consider it to be a arduous process? Is it take a long time, or is it to the point now that you've been doing it so long, it's seamless?
In the beginning, it would feel like it was a long time just to get to learn where everything needs to be. But now, I think it's seamless. But when you have a new person come in and trying to tell that to them, and it takes time to learn where stuff needs to, where you need to get it to go. So.
You guys are obviously the forward-facing part of the police department, right? Most people will see police officers out, but when they come in here, they see you guys.
Right.
Talk about that responsibility of being one of those people.
We get a lot of different ones. We get a lot of people coming in to plate their vehicle because we're right next to the 1102 building and they think this is where you do it. But we get a lot of different things. People complaining about people driving. They'll come in, or people want to file a report or report a late accident. Animal complaints we get. There's just a lot of different people that come in. And we have handgun permits that you can come in for, background checks, and
So there's dozens of reasons to come to the police department besides just reporting a crime.
right. A lot of people want to drop off stuff for officers. They want to take their, last week we had some Girl Scouts come in and take pictures of, dropping off cookies, and a lot of people want to donate things, and so yeah.
One of the interesting things about working for a department like this is you have changes in leadership. Obviously, new chiefs come in.
Right.
And how is that when that kind of thing happens, the process of that changeover?
Working in that small building, because I worked out of the small building at 145 West 2nd Street. That's where I started in that building. So you got to know everything that was going on because it wasn't spread out like this. So when I first started, this is the third chief that I've been with, but I don't really see a big change in it. So, I get along with everybody's.
And you're fluent in sign language, correct?
I am.
Yeah. How did that come about in your life, becoming a
So my parents are deaf. My mom is deaf and my dad's hard of hearing. I don't remember learning it. I don't know. I like to teach it, but I don't remember learning it. So.
Were you a translator for them a lot of times?
A lot,
That's how it kind of went?
Between the phones, like a lot of phone calls growing up, and just helping them out anywhere at appointments when we could.
Yeah. You mentioned teaching it. That's something you do?
Well, I don't I don't mind teaching. I don't have a class that I teach.
Oh, okay.
We did here one time. We opened it up. It was like 4 Saturdays with the Mayor's Youth Council, and I led that. And it was fun. They had a lot of people.
Valuable. I don't think people realize how valuable it is to have that skill.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have children?
I do. I have 4.
Are they proficient at all in sign?
Yes. So my youngest is 10, so he's getting there. But my 3 older ones, they are. Yeah. My oldest is 22, and she, it helps her out in her job, So, but my next one's 13, and then I have a 12-year-old. So they like to learn different signs too.
It's very efficient, especially when they're across doing something wrong when they're young, to tell them to stop, right? It makes it pretty easy.
Or if you're in a car and they can't hear you, or when she's walking by a window and you can't talk to them, if you just sign to them, they get what you're saying, and you don't have to keep yelling it.
That's very true. Yeah. What would you say your goal is as an employee here? What do you hope to accomplish every day or over the course of your job?
Just that things run smooth here, and you can help people out when it's just little things that they come in for, and I don't know, I just like helping citizens that come in.
Policing with Pride is what the series is called, and it's the kind of motto for the police department. What does that mean to you?
Since I'm not on the road policing, we're in here, like I said, just with citizens walking in, just making it easy for them if they're a victim of something, and representing this place the best we can. So
obviously, Papillion's changed a lot.
Yes.
Added a lot of people over the last 30 years or so. What's been the biggest change, in your opinion, of what you've seen in terms of the city?
I went to Papillion schools, so I graduated in Monarchs. Titans wasn't here yet.
Right.
My kids are going through the same schools, some of the same teachers that I had. Just how everything's just expanding so big. Like the city, when I used to drive to high school, this was all cornfield, and there was cows up on the corner, and now it's a Sam's, and it's just getting to know different areas and just all the things that are coming here. And they're remodeling over on 84th and 370, so we're excited to see what's going out there. So
if people had any questions in terms of things about here, what's the best way to find out more about what actually the police department does, what you guys do?
Well, we have the website, and then they try and keep up on their Facebook. They try and post videos or pictures of what they've been doing, and try and keep the citizens informed on things. So I just really like working here, and it's been a while. So
no funny stories about the chief or anything? We can always use funny stories about the chief.
I know. I shouldn't.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Of course. All right. Thank you.